There's always something that needs a little fixing on Farpoint Farms.
Hey guys, it's Eric, owner of Farpoint Farms here in the mountains of North Carolina. Today, it's a beautiful day. It's the last day of February, at least when I'm filming this, and it's like 60 degrees. Let me tell you something about the mountains of North Carolina. It's never 60 degrees in February, so I'm totally taking advantage of it. I am cleaning up the 3 mowers. The other 2 are still over there where I unloaded them. This one here I washed off, and I wanted to show you this cool thing that I picked up. I got this for $4.99. This was a like a return clearance item at Lowe's. It's Worx brand, it's battery powered, and it's like a battery powered power washer. Now again, it's February, so I have a gas powered power washer, but you have to blow out the lines on that thing every time you use it, because if the pump freezes, it's done for. So we got this thing, and I realized why it was $4. There's actually a little screen right there. It was totally clogged up. So I took it out, blew out the screen with compressed air, put it back together. It is model number WG625, it looks like. And the thing actually works pretty good, especially for, you know, stuff like this, where this mower is going to get fixed up, cleaned up, and then flipped. And again, I'm making a whole series on, I call it a side hustle, but it's ways for people to really never go broke. If you just keep reinvesting the money that you make, you'll make more and more and more money off of that. So I want to show it to you. I've got this degreaser here. I'm going to spray all over the engine. You can see the body of this thing's cleaned up pretty nicely, but I'm going to spray this stuff here. It's like a foaming degreaser that I picked up, or actually I think my wife picked this up, but I'm going to spray everything down, let it soak for a few seconds here, actually get back in there. And why am I cleaning this up? Because the first time we mow, we know it's just going to get dirty again, but that's okay. You want a mower to look good if you're going to try to resell it, and so you want it to look as clean and as pristine as you possibly can. And so I found that if I go ahead and power wash these things and clean them up like this, they tend to get more money. And when you're talking about a side hustle, when you're talking about, you know, maybe investing $100 or $150 on a mower, and then later on that same year trying to get $250 or $300 for it, it's pretty important that it looks as good as it possibly can, so that a potential buyer knows that they're getting a good value. I get some around this transmission too. They tend to get a little gummed up. Yeah, down on the bottom here is pretty rough. And cleaning really, you know, just washing it with the garden hose got a lot of this stuff. All right, let that sit for just a minute or two, really. This stuff here says not to let it dry, but it says dissolves grease super easy and super fast. So between this and this little miniature power washer here, hopefully this will clean this thing up pretty nicely. This is a good deal because didn't we get a battery for this thing too? And I don't know what we paid for the battery. What was the battery?
$1 for 2 of them with the charger.
So, yeah, that's kind of nice. So it was a really good deal there. So, okay, so I've let it sit for a little while. It's still dripping off, but we're going to give it a shot. And again, this thing has several different, like zero, I guess that's like high pressure, medium pressure, low pressure, wide open, and just garden hose. So it's cool that it came with that, but we're going to put it on 15 and let's give it a shot. Wow. You can see over here, like there's just mud and gunk was all caked up. Some of that's mixed with the oil that leaks on these sides. This is where the dipstick is. So let's see how it works. Is this doing a good job on the rest of it? So I'm really impressed with how it's cleaned the engine. I did leave this one wheel that I didn't clean with the regular garden hose or soap or anything. I haven't put any cleaner on it at all. I just wanted to see how well this little thing worked. I don't know what these things cost for real, but for $4.99, it was a heck of a deal, I feel like. All right, let's give that a shot and we'll wrap this thing up. So it definitely works better if you put some soap or some cleaner on it before you use it, but I'm still impressed. The engine is like way cleaner than it was. Y'all saw it when it came off the truck. Here's a clip of it here, covered in mud, covered in dried up grease and oil and all the rest. And now I'm ready to pull this thing into the garage and start the actual cleaning, you know, like not the cleaning, but the actual fixing. I want to get this thing running right. I want to make sure it's got a tune up and it'll be ready to sell. Sharpen the blades. It's gonna be awesome. So that's it for today. Kind of a, I don't know, a product review, I guess. I don't even really know what it was. Just showing you what I do to flip mowers, but also showing you this great little El Cheapo tool that I picked up that seems to work really well. Whoever it was that returned it, they had used it quite a bit. You can see it's all worn out up here, but there was a screen here that was clogged up, and so that's why that wasn't working. The pump itself is actually fine. Till next time, my friends, take care.